What's up, everybody? Jason Allen, jasonallenonline.com. Hope everybody's doing well. So today I wanted to talk about just a couple of elements that you need to be focusing on when you're making your daily content, whether for Twitter, or your blog, or for YouTube, or your email, whatever it is. This is just kind of a basic thing that you need to be focusing on when you're doing a content. This isn't everything, but this is the primary stuff. Before I get into the content today, though, of what I'm talking about, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. It really, really helps out with the algorithm. It really gets this video shown to more people, and it helps me out. If it's helping you out, then help me out and help others out by showing it to them. So I've read a lot of books on marketing and copywriting and what have you. And then just these last few weeks, I've really been getting into the content of various big names in our niche, primarily on Twitter, on X, but also on YouTube. And I'm subscribed to a lot of people's email lists, a lot of the big name marketers. Subscribe to their email lists. And like I said, I'm a student of the game. So I'm looking at a lot of these marketers and I'm watching what they're doing. And it basically coincides with what I've read. What I've read as far as copywriting and content creation, so on and so forth. And so what I'm noticing that they're doing over and over again is that they're talking about what you need to be doing to achieve whatever specific result it is that you are hoping to achieve. They're talking about what to do. They're not talking about how to do it. And not only they're talking about what to do, they're making you believe that you have the ability to do it too. And the way that they do this is through stories. They're telling stories about their own personal story, about how they succeeded, and then they're telling other people's stories. You need to be telling both, because it's really easy for us to listen to somebody's story and say, oh, well, that doesn't apply to me. Because X, because Y. I come from a different background. I live in a different place. I don't look as good as this person. I'm not as smart as this person. Yada, 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 so on and so forth. It's really easy for us to make mistakes. So you have to provide your prospect with a lot of different stories. That's why testimonials are so powerful, because it gives you a broad spectrum of people that are achieving the same result that you want to achieve. And eventually something's going to hit. So basically your primary objective in your marketing is to tell people exactly what they need to do in order to be successful, not how to do it. You guide them to your product or service to do that. You also need to make them believe in, like I said before, believe in what they're doing. You do that through the stories of you and others. You need to believe, they need to believe, your prospect needs to believe not only that you're telling the truth and that you have the solution to their problem, but they need to believe in themselves. So you make them believe in you by demonstrating you know what you're talking about, by showing up every day and providing good quality content. If you want to learn all the ins and outs of exactly how to do the thing, you need to take the next step. You need to get some skin in the game. So if you're having a hard time getting people to take that next step, i.e. Click the link to your website, opt into your landing page for your free giveaway, buy whatever product or service you're selling, you need to work on your messaging. You need to demonstrate that value. Maybe you need to be more consistent. Maybe you are creating good content, but you're just not consistent. You're not showing up every day, or you're not showing up every other day. You're only showing up once a week or once every other week, or something like that. And so people kind of lose trust in what you're doing. You need to be showing up consistently, demonstrating that value. You don't have a traffic problem. Everybody always thinks that it's traffic. If only I can get more eyeballs on my website. Guys, if you get a bunch of web eyeballs on your website and it doesn't have good messaging and it doesn't convey that you know what you're talking about and that what you're doing is a viable option for your prospect, they're going to click off. They're going to go somewhere else. You can have all the eyeballs in the world. You can have 1 million people looking at your website. It doesn't matter. So you don't have a traffic problem. You have a messaging problem. You have a positioning problem, and you have a belief problem. So get this right, and the traffic will come. Build it, and they will come, right? It's like that old movie, Field of Dreams. Build it, and they will come. You must position yourself as an expert in your market, and your prospects must believe that you have the solution to their problem and that they, the prospect, are capable of achieving their desired result by using your product. You do this by showing up daily, telling stories about what you and others did to achieve their desired goal. Again, tell them what to do, what you did and what others did, and then guide them to the product or service for the how, for the details, the nitty-gritty details. If you do this enough, then eventually you're going to build trust not only in you, but your prospects are going to believe that they can do it too. I notice a lot of these leaders in the field, they repeat. Like I've said before, like I've learned from my mentors, leaders repeat. The main core concepts you want to keep on repeating over and over and over again, because repetition is the mother of all learning. And if somebody hears something enough, they're going to start to believe it. And that's ultimately what we're doing here, is we're making people believe. So, leaders repeat. Show up every day. Tell people what to do, not how to do it. You want to know how to do it? Got to go to my website. With that being said, why don't you check out my website? You see how to do all of this stuff and more. JasonAllenOnline.com. And that's all I got for you today. Please, like I said before, drop me a like. It really helps out. Only if you got value from this, of course. And I will talk to you later.